Morgan Stanley, Executive Chairman and newest Disney board member, James Gorman. Welcome back, James. Good to see you.
Hey, Sarah. I thought I retired from this stuff.
You're as relevant as ever here on the Disney board. Why are you guys fighting Trian so hard against joining the board?
I don't think it's fighting Trian so hard. I think it's just trying to lead this company, which Bob and board chair Mark Parker are doing for the next many years as they turn around what has been obviously a more challenging period through COVID. So, you know, the focus is on what's right for Disney at this point in time.
But the argument, and we can get to succession in a moment, really centers around the underperformance of Disney's stock against the S&P, against its competitors. With most of the current board, I know you are the newest member, but the rest of the current board has been there.
Well, I think that's pretty backward looking. I mean, look at year to date. I think the stock's up 29-30% year to date. So, you know, you got to see things through the fullness of time. Imagine taking a company that its business is bringing people into parks, putting them on cruises, having them watch movies in movie theaters, and going through a period like we went through with COVID. At the same time, there was a massive transformation going on in the linear to streaming businesses. So there was clearly a period of major disruption in this industry. And I think what Bob and the team are doing is obviously turning that around. It's evidenced by the performance in the stock.
Well, the stock has also jumped since last October when it was revealed that Trian was going to force a proxy fight. It's debatable how much of the stock performance has to do with that, James. But to your point, against the media peers, 70% of the profit in this company is parks. So why the underperformance over the last, 5, 3, 1 year?
Well, again, I'm not, obviously I'm not going to talk about the history at Disney. What I'm focused on is the future and the plan for the future. And if you look at it, I think what Bob is doing with the focus on the creative side and particularly quality over volume, what he's done for shareholders. I mean, the dividend was increased 50% last year, and there's a new buyback in place. What he's done in the transformation that's taking place at ESPN and the multi-year, multi-decade investment that's been put forward for parks and cruises. You know, it's incredibly exciting, the future. So I think a lot of this fight seems to be looking backwards. I'm more interested in why I joined the board is looking forwards.
Well, looking forward, they still have to deal with the succession issue, and that has been one of the strongest cases for change because this board didn't get it right. ISS says the importance of executing a successful succession plan, particularly for a company of this complexity, and the board's prior failure to properly oversee this process suggests some level of change at the board level is warranted.
Yeah, and Glass Lewis said exactly the opposite. You got to take these are judgment calls based on the facts. And, you know, when I joined the board, the thing I was focused on was that they had a rigorous succession process. There's a new board chair as of last year, Mark Parker, obviously a phenomenal executive in his own right at Nike. He's chair of the succession committee. That committee had met, I think, 17 days after I joined the board, and it's due to meet another 8 or 9 times this year. There are external advisors working with the team. Honestly, I just came through a huge succession process at Morgan Stanley. I'm impressed by the process. Now, ultimately, it's the judgment, when the judgments are made at the end of the process that will matter. But you won't get there without a good process. And I'm impressed. It's very thorough, very disciplined.